I'ma buy you a drink, go in. I'ma take you home with me.
Very nice. That's a classic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow, cool. I like this.
Stop right there, you in danger. Boom, 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 it's Topanga.
We'll take that movie to the Topanga. Wow. Boo, 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 boo. What's up? You're watching Hivemind on the road in LA.
West Coast.
And we have a very special guest with us today, Muwosi.
Hi, guys.
So how you doing today, Muwosi?
I'm doing good. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
No, thank you for doing this.
Yeah, the long connection. Met you in Cincinnati.
Yeah. So your song, Woah, with Leo Pastel. We had him on for an interview recently, and we asked him kind of the same question. But what was it like when you first saw people listening to your song while they were getting ready or driving in the car and singing along to it? Was that your first experience with it, with that song?
Yeah, it was. I didn't know I was going to have them on a traction. It did.
Mm-hmm.
It made me feel really happy. I was just really happy and excited that so many people were digging it as much as they did. And it makes me want to get a visual out there for it.
Oh,
So,
yeah, a video.
Definitely want us to make a visual.
The world
for it.
needs a video for
I
that
think
song.
so too.
For sure.
You guys deserve it. You guys are so supportive, and yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And as far as that song goes, is that inside your normal wheelhouse, or would you say that that's kind of like you breaking out of a box for that type of song?
Definitely broke out of a box for that song.
Mm-hmm.
A total different direction of music that I don't even create as an artist. I think me and Leo, like our style fits that song, like in the songs that sound like that. But for me, I'm very electronic, like fast paced, and just
Yeah, like lots of synths.
lots of synths and just very weird things. So very different.
Yeah, that song is like, I think of that song and I think like smooth and clean. I think
I
of
really,
like
really,
Leo's
really
style.
enjoyed making that song and like writing that song with them, and yeah, I really love that song. So
No, yeah,
So do a lot of people.
Yeah, so do a lot of people. Yeah,
it's true.
Still going up on Spotify. It's like
It's so weird because
It's not weird though.
No,
It's not weird.
I mean, once you hear it, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, if we play that around our friends, like people are gonna ask, like people who don't know you guys, like they're
Yeah.
gonna ask. Like that's like it's just that type of song, like
Right.
for sure. It's super. Like,
yeah. Shout out to
infectious.
Luna for the beat and mastering and everything that he did for it. So
Yeah,
Yep.
he's trash, but shout out to Luna.
Big cheeks. So yeah, with that song and you saying you stepped out of your box a little bit, I know some of your influences are like Black Eyed Peas too, Stevie Wonder, a great obviously, and NERD, Neptunes, Pharrell.
Uh-huh.
How does like what you're trying to do, I guess, in that song and those influences, like where do those kind of all intertwine?
I think I've been inspired. I listen to NERD almost every day. I can't even help it. It's just like I've been listening to the same music for like years now.
Yeah.
And I need to break out of my box and listen to like new music, but I listen to the same things and it is ingrained in me.
Yeah.
So when I make music, I'm being original, but I'm also like
Paying homage.
yeah, paying homage and just appreciating what I heard and kind of like making that like my own in
Yeah.
certain things. Yeah.
Yeah, the influences kind of like determine a direction, and then you just like head that way, and that's you're
Right.
creating within that space.
Right.
But like, very much, I have always felt with your music that I can't quite tie it to anything. Where
Yeah.
I'm like, this sounds like this, like it's its
Yeah.
own thing. Like it does have
And I
this
think-
kind of like.
I think like when I make music, I just go. Like I don't put too much like thought into it. Like if I hear a sound on the piano, I'm just gonna go with that. And if I start singing something, I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I like to go with my first ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gut feeling.
Yeah, the gut feelings.
You gotta
Yeah.
chase
Or-
that.
I'm the same way. Yeah, creative process is like my first idea is gonna be the best one,
Yeah,
Right.
or at least
exactly.
like the purest one.
Yeah.
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 Well, on that note, you want to settle the debate for us of happy or get lucky?
Happy.
Happy.
I just can't believe it.
I can't believe
Okay,
it
so
either.
why for you get lucky?
Up all night to get lucky.
Oh, I don't know. It's like
It's
funk,
the Daft Punk.
It's like
It's the
funky.
Daft
It's probably
Punk
the
for me.
Daft Punk thing for me too. But like, I don't know. Like we've had this debate running with our roommate Jacob Sigmund. Shout out.
What did he think?
He likes
thinks
happy.
Exactly. First of all, the 4-beat count in the beginning is just what is like the best.
Yeah.
You're not
And
speaking
then-
my language. I don't know what
Come
that
on,
means. I don't know what
and
that
the
means.
message of the song is so enlightening and so positive. You know,
Yeah.
I just love it, and just the amount of people that it reached and how they all were doing music videos based off of it,
Yeah.
and just
Minions. And,
just I really love the song.
Do you think it's because we're cynics? Because like I think the reason I can't listen to Get Happy or to Happy, jeez, I
Up all night to get happy.
I can't listen to Happy that much is because I like it's
Aren't
too
happy?
It's too it's too positive. Like it's
and
just
you want
too
to
overt.
get lucky all night. You're up all night to get lucky instead of
I don't think that's
you're
true
happy.
either.
Clap along if you feel
Like a room without a roof.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe I feel less like a room without
Well,
a roof.
I'll help
but-
you settle it. It's happy.
Okay. Well, there it's settled. It's settled.
Yeah, I guess that's the way it's gonna go then, for sure.
Actually, it's tied 2-2 right now.
That's
For
true.
the record. We need someone to
We need
finish.
a tiebreaker. Hit us up in the comments to be the tiebreaker.
Pharrell.
Or Pharrell, yeah. If you want to, I wonder which
He's
one
definitely
he
got to
likes
say
more.
happy, guys.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more his song. Where Get
That
Lucky
was-
is like
yeah.
a collab.
That's
Yeah.
true.
You know.
Yeah, fair, but still.
Still.
So you are signed to Milky Wayv, correct?
Yes, I am. Shout out Milky Wayv.
Shout out
Shout out
Milky
Milky Wayv. I know you said before you got signed you were a fan of artists on the label and like were a fan of the label in general.
Yes.
So what was it like to take kind of a fandom and then turn that into a collaboration? Like you get to now be
Yeah.
around a lot of the artists you were like inspired by.
It's so weird because I didn't plan on getting here. It just sort of happened.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm just looking back on it like, wow, I remember when I stumbled upon you guys via like Instagram and SoundCloud, and now here I am actually like a part of the collective.
Colleagues.
Yeah, so I guess I haven't really had time to think about it because it sort of just happened. There was no plan like, okay, I'm going to do this and then do this and do this. It just happens,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Sort of with a lot of things.
Right.
So
Yeah, I think that will be like a trend. Like as your career keeps going on, it will be like sources of inspiration will become coworkers and colleagues and people that are like, you know, just around
exactly,
you.
like it just happens. I feel like the law of attraction is real. What you set
Yeah.
your goals out to do and what you want to do in life, everything's going to align themselves with you to help
Yeah.
you like reach that goal.
Yeah.
So,
As long
Yeah.
as you work hard.
as
for
long as
sure.
you work hard and
Yeah.
stay committed, and yeah.
Here's a really bad analogy for that, but it just reminded me about Nick Cannon always said that he had a poster of Mariah Carey on his wall
Yeah.
in high school and
Yeah.
then like
Ended
ended up marrying her.
And
Yeah.
then divorcing her, right?
And
Yeah.
and
Awesome
That's not
ending
a-
to that story.
That's not Yeah. That's
Sure.
not a part of the analogy though.
Well,
the
right,
divorce
right. I
part.
just wanted to.
Yeah.
I see what you're
yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out other artists on that. I know Bobby Earth produced tracks for you in the
Yeah,
past.
he did. He's produced Charming. That's on SoundCloud. It's only on SoundCloud, but everyone loves Charming.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah, he produced that track. He's an amazing producer. Arrows, he's on the label as well. He's in LA. There's Solace. She is in Texas still. And then there is Trey. He's in Memphis, Tennessee.
Trey Graves.
Yeah, Trey
Yeah.
Graves. So,
His most recent
all
project was
amazing
really
artists.
cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was really good.
And then Mars, who does
Yeah,
art.
Mars, the creative director for it. Everyone's so like an individual. We all are in our own lanes, which
Yeah.
is so cool.
It's
Yeah.
like it seems more like a creative or artistic collective than like a label.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just all coming together because we all have like that similar goal in mind, you know,
And work ethic too.
and worth ethic. So.
Well, I know Bobby produced Charming, but I know you've produced several of your own tracks.
Yeah, I am a producer.
Does like your level of like intimacy when it comes to songwriting change a little bit, like when you're constructing it from the beat up rather than just like putting lyrics and a melody on like
Absolutely. I think when I produce, it's just what I like to do. Like I feel like it's like a glove, you know, I fit because it's what I want to hear, and I'm able to make the lyrics, as opposed to someone sending me a beat and I'm like, dang, I don't really like that part, you know,
Right.
like
Oh
and then
yeah.
having to work around it.
yeah, or I have to like the song or vibe with it to even like write lyrics to it.
Or even like be there while they're making
Exactly.
it.
I was gonna say I think the digital age collaboration kind of there's obviously
issues.
there's positives to it, obviously,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
accessibility. But then if you get sent a beat, it's really hard to be like, oh, I want this part changed, or I want to add this, or like do this, or mix this in, and that person's like across the country and you don't really know them. It's
Yeah.
like tough. And then if you're in the same room with somebody, or it's yourself, you can have the idea and execute, which
Right.
is
Yeah.
super valuable.
With the separation, it becomes like a little more mechanical.
Yeah,
It's like-
and that's why I really appreciate the people that I do have in my lives that are producers, because when we come together and we make music, it's effortless. Like, it just flows, you know. There's no, I don't really, I'm not really
Definitely.
digging this, you know. It's all synchronized.
Yeah. And I'll always have like a really fond memory of that night that we went to Leo's studio,
Yeah.
and like Luna made a beat,
Yeah.
and then, you know, Jody's writing in the corner and everybody else is passing around the mic.
I think that was the second time I met you guys.
Yeah.
Was that?
That was
like
my first time meeting you.
The first time I met you,
that was
yeah.
And you guys were passing around the mic and just kind of like doing stuff to it, and then like somebody would come up with an idea, be like, that part, like add that part in, and then like Luna would have an idea to like change the next part and have
Yeah.
you guys do something. It was just so
It was beautiful.
yeah, and that's like a very like that's just like a something, I don't know, I'm like grateful to be able to see, is just like that part of the process that's like
I
so
know.
organic and so collaborative.
And it's a little old school.
Yeah.
You know, like doing it in the same room. Like, it's easy to do it
Yeah.
far away.
Yeah. It just happens.
Yeah.
And everybody pressing different buttons and like making different things happen, and nobody in the room is really like in charge. That's like super
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
exciting like environment to be in.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
how you get tracks like Woah, you know?
That is how you get tracks like that.
That's the formula.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Perfect. Hello, Mr. President. It's just my boss from Cincinnati. No big deal.
Okay.
Shout out Cincinnati.
Shout out
I love
Cincinnati.
you guys.
Do you
Yes.
yearn? Do you miss the Ohio River?
Absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Maybe you could tell that story for us
I'm
a little bit.
Skyline.
How'd you end up staying out here?
Well,
Oh, yeah.
I originally just came to visit for a week. I had my round trip ticket. And then the day before I was supposed to go back, everyone convinced me to stay. So I stayed, and everything's back at home. I miss everyone, but I feel like I'm supposed to do this,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, you were telling us yesterday. I know you said, like, you feel like you're someone that needs to take these kind of leaps
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of like an instilled courage, because
I
it's not
think
easy
it
for everyone to
is.
do
I
that.
really think it is, and I think you can't plan for it. It just has to happen. Because I think when you plan for it, you're always going to be like, well, in 5 months I'll do it. And then
Yeah.
5 months come up and you're like, well, in a year I'll do it. You just have to do it. Like, for real. It just takes you just doing it. I miss my family so much. I know I have to sacrifice, like, spending years with them and everything, but it'll all work out, guys.
Yeah, it's your dream. You got to
Yeah,
do it.
law of attraction, so.
Yeah.
And it's the city of demons.
City of Demons.
Yeah.
Also, the other day, you tweeted out some soundtracks to like Cuckoo
Oh, yeah.
Castle and
Bomberman Hero.
and Bomberman
Oh, you guys are fans?
and Animal Crossing.
After I listened to him, yeah.
So if they were to remake a classic video game and you got to do the soundtrack, which game would you pick?
Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Whoop.
I don't even know how that game
I
goes.
love Animal Crossing.
How do you play it?
I remember it. I had it on like something. When I
I
was a
love
kid.
it so much. Okay, so you're in a town and you purchase a house, which is like $19,000, but you don't have enough.
It's a cheap house.
So you have to work for Mr. Tom Nook in order to get the money to pay off the house.
Okay.
And once you've paid off the first house, you get a bigger house and you have to pay off that amount. So
Feels like life.
it's like life,
Yeah, a
but the
bit of like
music
a
is
Sims.
so good, and it's just like a Sims, which
Yeah.
is why I love it.
That's cool.
Realism escapism.
Exactly. So I don't really play games like that, but when I do, I'm playing like Sims 2 on GameCube and like Animal Crossing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just games like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was another question I had was, were you a big gamer as a kid? No.
But I do have brothers. I have 4 older brothers. I'm the only girl, the youngest, so I grew up watching like my brother
Games.
play video games and then watching my other brother listen to a lot of music, which is like what inspired me to like get into
Nice.
music, because he's like in his 30s
Yeah.
and we're like 6 years apart. So I remember myself sitting on his bed and just like watching him dance and like listen to like all these different artists, you know?
Yeah.
So he definitely influenced me musically.
You're a dancer as well, right?
I dance, right?
Yeah.
For fun.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a favorite dancer, like someone you'd love to see, like dancing to one of your
Favorite
songs?
Dancer?
Who has a favorite dancer?
What?
Honestly,
Right?
People who
Okay.
dance.
I really like. I would want to see a Joke. He's my friend from
Yeah.
Cincinnati.
I know it's okay.
He's
Yeah,
always
Joke.
like doing like really cool moves like everywhere, and I'm like, wow, you have a gift.
Yeah, he does.
I want to like put you in one of my music videos someday because you're awesome. So shout out to a Joke from
Nice
Cincinnati.
photographer.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout
Jokey's
out.
great.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really good. He's dope.
Who's the little chubby white kid with like the red hair who's been doing all the dances and those? Have you seen those on
Who?
Twitter?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been able to track him down.
What's his
I
name?
have no idea who you guys are talking about.
You know who K Supreme is?
I'm not sure.
He's a rapper, but he's got this kid on him. Oh, I could find his name in a second, but
Find him.
all right.
Find this kid. He's like, I can't even really.
He goes hard. He kind of does like the Uzi, like in the mirror, like moving around.
But he does. He like
Okay.
chops up his edits. So like it's never like one whole dance. It's like a bunch of little dances cut up to songs, and he's holding like Nerf guns and stuff. And he's like seems like he's like 7 or 8 years old, like little kid. We definitely gotta find like.
Oh, it's gone. I don't got it.
Really?
Oh no, here he is. Is this the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Official
I
Seth.
don't know.
Official sack
Chicken
Throats.
Little.
All right. We'll watch
I
one.
knew this was him. He's a savage.
Oh yeah, I do know this guy. He's so adorable.
You think his dad gets it?
Yeah, his dad gets it for sure.
Like,
Okay,
that's
so
so funny.
what about this guy?
I don't know. He's
Yeah,
like
just-
he's my favorite dancer.
Just Riley's favorite dancer.
He's my favorite dancer of all time.
Okay.
So cute, so funny.
His dancing muse.
I was gonna say
Nice.
Uzi, and then I was like, oh wait, no, this
Oh,
kid.
no,
this
it's
kid is
definitely Chicken
the best
Little.
one of all time.
Nice.
He does look like Chicken Little too. We're there.
Yeah, we're in potpourri.
All right, we're going into potpourri.
Nice.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with music.
Nothing to do with
Okay.
music.
Awesome.
Graydon's gonna ask the first question.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is it?
I don't know. Ask it.
Okay.
I don't write your.
Would you
questions.
rather have plastic forks for hands, or always have to carry like 50 fish on you, like in a bag, or
Forks
just
as
like in
hands.
pockets? Little forks as hands.
Really?
Have you seen those memes where it's like the
Plastic
people with like
forks.
the doll hand as a picture? Like
Yeah.
it's like that, but worse. 'Cause it's
Forks
like a
his
little-
hands for sure. I don't even like shaking hands with people anyway.
But you keep saying forks. They are plastic forks. You can't even like pick up like if you're eating mac and cheese, it's gonna break in
Yeah.
there. Like,
So-
you know what I mean?
Or do you have a disdain for fish?
I don't, but
50's a lot.
Come
You're
on
right.
now.
50 is a lot of fish.
I don't want to
Little
stink.
fish?
Come on, the smell. The
Yeah.
fact that you're having to carry fish when
You're
all
right.
you can
People
just
won't
do
care if
is
you
just
smell
have tiny hands.
great and have plastic forks. People won't care.
Exactly. Come on.
You can always wear mittens.
Yeah.
But then they'll like break for sure. 'cause they're so fragile.
They come back. They grow right back.
They do that? Okay.
It's like crab hands.
Well then,
Oh.
Crab
absolutely.
claws.
That's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah. Do you ever eat ice cream in the winter? Do you like
I
crave
do.
it? Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Cookies and cream.
Hard serve?
Yeah.
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 Not a soft serve fan.
No. My
Neither
dad
am
is
I,
though.
yeah.
He like heats his ice cream up in the microwave for a little bit.
Ew.
But it's not melted.
A
It's
lot,
just
yeah,
like soft.
I like soft serve more than hard serve.
Sorry,
You
Dad.
have said that. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
I thought
Sorry,
that was
Dad.
like a secret.
Exposing him.
You like ice cream soup. Well, there's no winter in LA, so you can eat ice cream year round.
Right.
It's fine.
But when it gets chilly at night, it gets chilly.
I think it got to
Like,
55 last night, and you were
I was
about ready
dying
to die.
last night. I was like,
Yeah.
We just escaped the winter. It's like full coat weather.
you guys
in
will be
Detroit.
back though, so
Yeah.
nice.
With a little tan.
Nice.
I feel like the Detroit scene would be great for you. The techno.
Really?
Yeah. The techno and
Yeah.
like electronic scene that we've been exposed to up there is so
Put me on.
vibrant,
I would
for
love
sure.
to like fly over there and just.
It's crazy too, cause like wherever you go in like a music scene, if there are like OGs, like people who've like been doing music forever, it's usually like they were doing jazz or rock or like pop or funk or something
Yeah.
like that. But in Detroit, it's like all these OGs that are just DJs, and they're like techno DJs.
Wow.
And so like there's like 50, 60-year-old guys that like it's a big deal for them to be like DJing at a spot and everybody goes. And like I've never been to a city that's like that, and it's just so cool.
So for me, like, do you think there's a scene for me, or would
Yeah,
you see me like
absolutely.
opening up for those DJs?
No,
or-
I
There's a scene for
there's
you.
a scene.
Yeah, I just see like the path that you're going and like the way your sound is like unique in its own, but it's just influenced by the sounds that I feel like were born in Detroit, like in these regions, like these big techno kind of hubs, like help push, you know, the electronic music into other genres. And it's like, oh, we can do like a soulful song like over top of this like 130 BPM, like
I'm
kind of.
excited because for real,
It's talk about a
I'm
dancing
excited.
culture too.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Well, we said we weren't going to talk about music, and it lasted 2 questions.
Wow,
And we got right
that's
back into
because our
music.
love for music is just awesome.
That's true.
Do you remember the last VHS you bought?
The last VHS.
Like, did you ever like?
Well, like the one
Where-
that's like VCR.
Yeah,
Mhm.
where the cutoff was. Do you remember?
The last movie you purchased on VHS?
No, but I found a bunch of VHSs, and I have Home Alone 2.
Nice. Lost in New York.
Yeah.
I like that one, but it's too scary for me.
It's scary for you?
Yeah, it's just
Aww.
terrifying.
And then the next one, I like lost it. Oh, Adventura.
Come again?
Adventura with
Ace Ventura.
yeah, Ace Ventura. How did I
What did
pronounce
you
that
say?
just Adventura?
I really hope it didn't cut out for you saying Adventura.
I don't
I
think.
hope not.
I swear it was
Cool. Yeah, I only asked because I remember I had a vivid memory yesterday of the last VHS I bought was Finding Nemo,
Oh.
and then
You love that
Oh my God, Finding Nemo.
You're a
love that
cartoonist
movie.
too, just like the fish in the movie.
love that movie. Well, oh, that's something I totally forgot. So the other day I explained this. I think it was yesterday. I don't even remember. I explained this to somebody, but did you realize? Prepare to have your mind like shattered into a billion pieces. In Finding Nemo, have you seen it? Crush, the sea turtle. He was teaching us all how to highway drive
How so?
with the current. He said, "Hey man, when you think you're supposed to slow down, speed up, man. When you're getting in the current, you gotta join the current." Think about it. When you're merging onto the highway
And you think
and
you
you
should slow
think
down?
you gotta slow down,
Yeah, you gotta join
speed
the
up,
current.
Punch it.
I
Go with the
think-
current.
I think he was teaching us not only traffic, but a lot of other things.
Like metaphor. Oh, I like
Yeah.
that. That's cool.
Classic Pixar.
Yeah, they're always
River
teaching me something.
to the shore.
You know?
Classic.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them.
I think last VHS I got was Pearl Harbor with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. It was a double doozy. It had VHS 1 and VHS 2, you know,
Really?
like a 2-tape.
Is that a long
Terrible
movie?
film. Terribly long. Terrible stuff.
Never seen it.
Ooh. Love Triangle with Big Ben and Maddie Matt.
Addie Matt Damo.
Aww.
Cuba Gooding Jr. shows up for like 10 minutes in it.
Mm.
Pops out of the kitchen on the ship that's getting
Did you
bombed.
guys catch that for a while? Young Thug was following only one person, and that was him.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I was so confused. Like,
Oh,
is Young
that's
Thug
so
about to be in a
funny.
movie with him, or like, what's going on?
Dude, he's
He's
Why?
just trolling.
He's a
It's got to be just
Why
a
is this a
joke.
thing?
hilarious, bro.
he only follows paintings of himself right now.
Really? He only follows paintings of himself.
Yeah,
right
by
now.
Mark
Nice.
Ideric or whatever.
Oh,
He's a sick
cool.
painter.
That's crazy though.
If you could only follow one person, who would it be?
Oh yeah. If you had to cut it down to one.
Pharrell.
I knew you
Damn
were
it! I
gonna
thought you were
that.
gonna say me.
literally-
I was sure of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Pharrell, that's
Yeah.
good.
If I could only follow one person, it'd probably be Hivemind TV because they just put out the best shit.
Yeah, who's that?
HivemindTV.com. If you want to like buy stuff and stuff like that.
Nice.
I think mine would be my mom. Love you, mom.
Oh, Hive Mind.
Your mom has an Instagram?
Your
Always
mom
post
does?
pictures of the dogs, like
Mm.
blurry photos,
That's
and like
so
7 at a
sweet.
time.
I
Yeah.
gotta follow her.
It's lit.
No,
At-
do
we'll
not
put her at
do
here.
not put her at in there.
She'd be like, "What the? Who are these followers?"
Are we still playing that game?
Kind of. Would you rather have beans for kidneys or
That one's subtle.
Yeah.
I don't feel my kidneys on a regular
But
basis.
then I won't be able to drink.
yeah, true. Beans for kidneys or bottle caps for kneecaps?
You're just replacing body parts in this one. It's a real.
Obviously, beans for kidneys.
True.
Because y'all can't see that. But y'all can see like little bottom caps sticking out of my pants.
No cap.
Yeah.
No cap.
No cap.
That's the final
No
answer. Is no
tucks.
cap.
So you want bean kidneys? I don't know what that even does. That's how dumb
I was
am.
really just trying
I
to
like-
set it
You
up for a
can't
no
drink them,
cap
right? Because
answer.
then the alcohol wouldn't be processed.
Wouldn't that be your liver?
Or it could like
True.
add like a brilliant flavor to the beans and then mixed with like a few other seasonings, you know?
Ugh.
Beans for
internal
sure.
bean stew. Sorry. Go ahead, Riley.
You want to hear my impression of Squirtle from Pokemon?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's
yeah,
good.
I do.
Squirtle.
That's so spot on. It's really spot on. But you're
Can I
on-
hear? Can I hear it again?
Squirtle.
Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to hear my impression of Pikachu?
Yeah.
I'm Pikachu. My wife Michelle. She's a great Pokemon. What do you think?
Sounds
I like
just like
that. Sounds
Pikachu.
like Obama.
Who?
Who?
Obama.
No,
I
that's
thought
Pikachu.
that-
It's
Pikachu
Pikachu.
from
It's
Pokemon.
Pikachu.
I thought
Yellow-
Pikachu.
he's a little yellow
I said
mouse.
Pikachu.
He's a
Pikachu's like
he's
the one that's
mouse,
like,
electric mouse.
Pikachu is like Pikachu.
Pikachu's the one that's like
That sounds like that president.
my
Who's-
daughter Malia, she goes to college. That's Pikachu.
Yeah. Yeah. You're thinking of
I'm thinking of Pikachu.
No, you're thinking of the old president. That's what he sounds like.
Former president.
Pikachu.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pika.
No, we're on the same page. For sure. All right, Pat. Throw me Muwosi's gift.
Oh, yeah.
Muwosi, we have a gift for you.
Oh,
Big
And then we're gonna
wow.
close this whole thing right out.
I'm so excited.
Wait, no.
And I just can't hide it.
It's over.
And I know,
Is that
I
it?
know, I know, I know,
Here we
I
go.
know.
I want to.
Muwosi,
Oh.
here we go.
Wow. Tiger, Tony.
Tiger back.
Tony the Tiger. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is the first one we've gifted out of these ones.
Yeah, this is. Actually, we gave one free last night too.
Yeah. On site though.
I feel so warm. These hoodies feel amazing inside. Champion smart.
They
Wow,
are champion. Yeah,
okay,
champion
guys.
It's for,
hoodies.
perfect for those chilly
Like,
LA nights.
My
Chilly
confidence
nights.
level just shot up.
Oh, there she goes.
Shut up, bro. Come on.
HiveMindTV.com.
Thanks, guys.
That's where you get it. HiveMindTV.com.
Shop Hive Mind.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Muwosi, thank you for doing the interview.
Thank you guys for having me.
Where can they find you?
Find me on social media at Muwosi. That's Muwosi.
Muwosi or Muwosi?
Muwosi. It's not Muwosi. It's Muwosi.
You said Muwosi on another video at one point.
Yeah, I know. That was the first one, and then my brother was like,
You
"No,
were giving
it's
people-
either this or that." Are you
I'm-
gonna win a Grammy saying, "Yeah, my name's
Either-
Muwosi or Muwosi"?
You were cutting
See.
people too much slack. and
Yeah,
that-
it's
that's
I
all
like
right.
Muwosi,
Muwosi
guys.
too because Was is like a good,
Sure,
Was
yeah.
Was Was.
Was Was.
I like Moo too. Like
Yeah, Mumo's cool.
Moo Was Was.
Because my real name's Monica, and they call me Momo sometimes. So Moo is like next.
Yeah. Go buy the stuff unless you're a sweet artist, and then we'll give it to you for free.
Yeah, that's true. Or we interview you. We'll give you something for free. But thank you, Muwosi. Check out her music. Woah and Saved. Both out.
Saved 127 is
Saved
out,
127.
guys.
Yeah, go check it out.
Thank you guys.
Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit. Hive Mind. See you later.
I feel like other artists have sang. Was I the first one that did the T-Pain?
I think you're the first one where we kept it in.
Yeah.
Why
That's
did
happened.
they do that one?
That's great.
That's a
'Cause, like,
good one.
good.
Cheers.
Yeah, because I've honestly, like, I think I've sang it and not kept it.
Yeah.
And like I'm in love with a stripper. Like I think we did like
True.
like tons of
I feel
different
like any
T-Pain
T-Pain
shits.
song.
I'm in love
With a dancer. The radio edit.
Radio
Okay.
edit.